NI14 was a big challenge for Wigan Council. By joining forces with Telephonetics VIP, the Council were able to generate statistics in line with NI14, which are invaluable in gauging avoidable contact as well as improving call efficiency.
The new approach in Wigan with our Joint Service Centre is that we are building a brand new Joint Service Centre in the town centre, which is in partnership with our Housing, Almo, the PCT and local voluntary service providers. The Telephonetics VIP system will be integral to us setting up our new centre. We're using the CMAP platform as the basis for the contact centre approach, and that's what we're going to be sharing out with our partners and working together to really use that as the basis of our delivery. The main issues that Wigan Council had for our telephone system was that we didn't know how well we were performing. We knew how many calls we got, but we didn't know how quickly we answered them, and also how many we were losing through people not being able to get through at all or hanging up whilst they were in the queues. The main factors for us in choosing the Telephonetics VIP solution was the fact that we built up a rapport really quickly with people who were working with us on the system, and we found that as we've actually developed further, Telephonetics VIP have always been happy to advise us, give us pointers and also give us case studies of other people who are doing the kind of things that we want to do. The implementation of ACD has helped us with our approach to NI14 through giving us really good figures around how many calls we get in total and how many of those are actually avoidable and why, which we're now starting to use to identify how we can make service improvements from that. Internally, staff responded very well to the Telephonetics approach that we took. They found it easier to get through and they were able to get advice quite quickly because we've got things on the automated line. Customers have also responded very positively because they can get through to us 24 hours a day to make payments. They know that it's secure because it's not an actual person who's taking it, so the feedback has been really good on that. In terms of abandoned calls, we were running at levels of around 10 or 11%. We've now brought them down to around 3% on average. So our reduction has been quite significant, and that's really because we now know when we were losing the calls and we've been able to manage our work around that. We are looking to implement further speech applications in the future in Wigan. We're hoping to automate our internal switchboard so that staff can not have to use the internal phone directory, they can get straight through via an automated system. We'd also like to then automate the external switchboard again so that people can get through without having to deal with an actual person, and we can deal with calls more effectively and use our resources better. The benefits that the Telephonetics VIP system has brought is that, as well as looking at abandoned call rates and looking at how many calls we're actually getting through and how well we answer them, we are now looking to link it to our workforce management tool so that we can actually start to quite proactively look at how we can flexibly work with our staff team and how they can start to choose the shifts that work best for them and match that against the peak times. So we're hoping to introduce that early next year.